Hey guys, how's it going? This is a short clip to let you know what you need to be studying for your quiz on Thursday and Friday about European explorers. Let's get started. First thing you need to understand is that there were four European nations that were fully invested in the age of exploration. Those four nations were England, France, Spain, and Portugal. You need to be able to locate those four countries on a map. You're also going to want to know what motivated these three nations. There were three big motivators for each country. We can classify these as the three G's. The first G being God. These guys were interested in spreading their religion. In this case, it was Christianity. The second G would be gold. They were very interested in becoming wealthy and rich. And the third G would be glory. This fierce competition between these European nations is an old rivalry, and they wanted to be the first and the best to do the exploration of this new part of the world. They also need to know that there were four main obstacles, even though there were a lot of big obstacles that these countries had to overcome in order to get here. There were four big ones that really affected all of them. The first one was the lack of good maps and navigational tools. They were very limited in the technology that was available to them at the time. The second thing being that there was a lot of disease and people struggled with starvation, lack of food and water while making their voyages. And even when they got here, they struggled with this. Number three, the fear of the unknown. A lot of these guys did not know where they were going. They didn't know how long it was going to take them to get there. And they weren't sure what they 100% what they were going to do once they had arrived. So the fear of the unknown was a big, legitimate fear. And then the fourth big obstacle was packing adequately enough. They sometimes they would end up packing for a month when the voyage actually took two, or even longer. So they would fight this big obstacle of preparing themselves for this long journey. What you also need to know are the three accomplishments that we're going to give these Europeans credit for. There was a lot of accomplishments, needless to say, but the three that you need to know is that number one, they were able to establish new trading partners with the people that lived in this part of the world. The second thing was they were able to improve their navigational tools. After several attempts, they were able to improve their maps and make use of new tools. And then the third thing, and probably one of the most importantly, was that they were able to claim new land for not just themselves, but for their nation. So study up, guys.